And we know the kids are heading back to school, some of them with a phone or a tablet for the first time.
You know, that can cause some stress for parents who want to make sure the kids are safe on whatever device they're working with. Luis Silva from AT&T is back with us to talk about how to navigate some of those online waters. Luis, welcome to Back to School. How you doing?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me today.
So let's talk about this. Parental controls. I mean, we're talking about a lot of things here. Streaming services is one, but that's not the only place. I mean, all these devices, where do we even begin?
Well, yeah. So like Android devices, so Google Play has parental guides, so you can go in there and just make sure that you cover some of the things. Apple has screen time. But the key for all of this is also going inside the settings or the privacy settings in your kids' phones. So you need to make sure that, for example, they're not sharing location with everybody or every single application that is out there. It's really dangerous. So they need to make sure that you have to go to your privacy settings and ensure that you're not sharing location or sharing any other type of activities with everybody in the world. You might do it with your parents, but not with everybody else. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the keys for all of this.
Okay, so Luis, what can we tell our kids about how they interact with others online and what they post online? We're talking about like cyberbullying. That is a big deal. So how can they, be knowledgeable in this to prevent that?
Yes, we need to talk to them about cyberbullying, and there's two things, right? Number one, for them not to become a bully, and for them not to be a victim of bullying and not sharing with us what's happening. So key things in the conversation is, I use would you say this to a kid in front of their mother or their teacher? That's super important, right? If you can't say it to the person or type it to the person, the other thing is whatever they type or do online, it stays there forever. And so, it's something that could, even if you're 13 or 14 years old, this information that you typed in and you put on the net, being like trying to be funny or trying to do those things, they stay forever. So it's something that we need to be very cautious about and do it with the kids, right? Make sure and getting involved in what they're doing. So today, not only what they're doing with their phones, but also what they're doing online as they're playing games and all these devices. Part of being able to have that conversation with your kids is being active. So even though sometimes it's really hard to play those games, just try to play them with them. Understand what they're doing. Be in the room. Be present as a parent. Don't let them just go into the bedroom and start playing it in private. Just make sure that you're there, because even though you think they're in their bedroom, they're safe because they're private. They are out there in the world, and there's other people playing with them online. And if you're not there, you don't know what's happening.
You're so right. I mean, we ask these questions about technology because we all want that help on the technology side, but it's all about the relationship, the communication, being an informed and alert parent. It's the complete package, right, Luis?
Yeah, that's completely it. And there is the digital piece, which makes life easy, and I call it the analog part of it, which is the relationship, the face-to-face, the having the conversation, the understanding what's going on, because sometimes you don't know if they're like suffering or going through something and they seem okay, but the online activities might be really harming them. So we really need to be cautious as parents with them.
Luis Silva from AT&T, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, thank you all for having me.
And be sure to go to clicktohouston.com/scene at 7 for more.